This is a process video of my painting The Artist that I just finished in November of 2022. It started out as an acrylic painting on a loose piece of canvas. Here it's about 4 feet by 4 feet, and the canvas is just tacked to a piece of plywood that's sitting up on my easel. Here I'm trying to establish where my values are going to be, whether this is going to be a light painting or a dark painting, which areas are going to be dark, which areas are going to be light. And then I get out my sander, which is always super fun on acrylics. You get to see what's underneath all those layers of paint. Now I'm putting a frame together. I'm getting ready to stretch the canvas onto a frame. Because at this point I've already decided that I'm going to be moving to oil paints. And now that the painting is on the frame, actually this is with acrylics, I went back in and I made her apron blue, which in turn caused me to take out a ton of the color later on. Because it was just too saturated. Since I'm moving to oils, I went ahead and covered the sides in acrylic paint. Now this is definitely the start of the oils. I'm still at this point in my head still thinking about value, but I'm doing a lot of blending and a lot of experimenting here with some color. This is when I start saying the painting is way too dark, and her white shirt is just this huge bullseye in the middle of the painting. So in case you missed my social media post that day, the reason I put that red mark on her shirt as the first mark that day was just to take away some of the fear around making changes, just to give me guts to go in and repaint. Now I'm stretching it onto a smaller frame because I realize the composition's not working. There is too much space around her that I'm trying to fill, so I shrink it down. And actually, I don't have a video of it, but I actually took it off the frame and redid it a third time. Just moved her head a little bit more towards the top of the canvas. It was not done at this point, so you can see it's still pretty low. I've been thinking about it for a while now at this point, but this is when I finally decided just to bring her face back in, and we're going to redirect the way the entire painting is going. And this is it. This is my final day of painting. She's stretched for the last time. I'm adding in some details. I'm going to put some color in here on the left side here in a minute. But yeah, she's the artist.